MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of game.
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. First pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Hey. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Hero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Corbin Burns will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
center
first.
fielder, Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's
1-0.
ball one. One and still 1-2. Line towards center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he
The
might be
third
on
baseman,
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Burns has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Breaking
Down.
ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2 one more time. It was laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
This one skied out toward right. Thames is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone, let's
the
take a look at our
baseman.
playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arm very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
All right, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Murphy at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Hey!
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Eric Thames. He's 5 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen. We'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Travis.
Ready now, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Tough
to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here comes the first pitch. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice.
Oh.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7
Leading
here to
off
start the home
Washington,
half of the second.
the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The right fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, look at the sliding stuff. In time.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Goodwin, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Wellington.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
We'll match up now with
The
Joe
catcher,
Ross to lead off the
Wellington
inning.
Castillo.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Rendon is there. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
Oh.
He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So stepping in, Corbin Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Zimmerman moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And
1-1.
he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Joe Ross tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Flowers gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there, back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get
center
one.
fielder,
He got the bunt down, but he didn't bend it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Runners on first with one down. A line shot to third base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Ball, that's
he
out.
Really spotted that pitch.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you. As the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Eagles right there. They are in prime
the right fielder,
position
number
to put
7,
the first run on the board.
Eric Thames.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Yelich blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And some poor base running there as they tag him out near third.
Now batting.
So a runner at
the
third here
baseman,
with one gone.
Travis
and that brings up the left-handed
Shaw.
hitter, Travis Shaw. From the belt, the pitch. And
Ball
here's
one,
a
no
slider
strike.
that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
1-0 pitch on the way.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
The count's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
So 1-1 is swung on and
One
missed,
ball,
and that's strike
2
2.
strikes.
Swung on and bounced toward Murphy at second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Now batting.
Not particularly
the
graceful
second baseman,
there, and as a result, he'll
Mike
be slapped with an E4 on the
Moustakas.
play. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him. Now
Count
here's a
1-0.
slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Even
D-Rod.
1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well
that's
off the
out.
plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the runner stays at first here with
shortstop,
2 away. And
Orlando
that brings us to our pitch speed
Arcia.
comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Standing in, Daniel
Leading
Murphy
off
will
for
try
the
to follow
Nationals,
up the double in his
the
last
second
at-bat
baseman,
with another big hit right here.
Daniel.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swinging a soft liner, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and
The
his
batter,
teammates.
number 2.
They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up.
Shaw
Takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
In now, Brian Goodwin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be
Leading
the
off
case
for
today.
Milwaukee, the catcher,
Thank you, Heidi.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Trumbo on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule
Next for
double.
Milwaukee,
There's a deep fly ball.
pitcher,
Doesn't quite get out of the
Corbin.
ballpark, but it hits in the right
Burr.
spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Stepping in now, Corbin Burns. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Rendon is there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 8.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. A play at the plate.
Yeah, on the tag.
He's tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Nationals,
here now
the
is the catcher, Tyler
Flower.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Flowers, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit,
1 ball, 2
he might have been
strikes,
able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And
Three.
there's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 41,
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And up next, it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
Well,
Lays
that's
off
off
the
the
circle
plate.
change there, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the center fielder, number 4, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now
There's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
A pause. And the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Eaton stands at second with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Short, hit hard. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on the first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun.
Leading off for the Brewers,
the ball game.
the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, man, you
Now
can't
batting,
hit a ball
right
any
fielder,
harder than that. I mean,
Eric
this ball gets on him in a
Kane.
heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. chopper foul. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is
Now
all about
batting,
mixing
third
pitches and
baseman,
location. But he
Travis
threw that all out the window to
Shaw.
get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Zero.
2 to Travis Shaw.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A little
Nope,
bit off the
outside.
It's 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He hit a 2-bagger and
Leading
later
off
scored in
for
his
the
previous
Nationals,
plate appearance.
the second
Yeah, he
baseman,
jumped all over that first pitch
Daniel
last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's
The
6
batter,
to this
number
point.
2.
So he's got good
Shortstop,
stuff, and he's fooling a
Ryan
lot of these hitters.
Dozier.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit the cycle can get a single or
baseman,
double, but struggle with the rest.
Ryan
Not this guy. He's already got the home and the
Zimmerman.
triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dozier stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes
Up
the
next
whole
for the Nationals,
complexion of the inning. He
the
was
right
definitely
fielder,
pitching for it with
Mark
a runner on third and one out, and he got it.
Trumbo.
Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. As the
Ball.
first pitch
That's
misses
inside.
to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. He comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Aye.
Ball and 2 strikes.
I got the
He's
count.
looking
1 and
pretty
2.
passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him.
3.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Nationals Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th
off for the
inning
Brewers,
already. Hey, I'm not
the second
complaining,
baseman,
but this one's been flying
Mike
by.
Yeah, I'll
Moustakas.
agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Hopped up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Stepping up to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. This is line to left. Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 down
please
for
join
Milwaukee.
us for the
Score
traditional
remains deadlocked
7th inning
at
stretch.
2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Guerra gets
your
the call
attention
from
please.
the pen to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start
for
the home
Milwaukee,
7th.
number 41, Junior Guerra.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out here in the
Leading
bottom
off
of inning
for
number 7.
Washington, the left fielder, Brian
First pitch of the
Goodwin.
at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a misses. He couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Previously against Junior Guerra. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Guerra playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big
No pitcher,
strikeout there,
41.
guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Garcia gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains 2-2.
Your attention, please.
Summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start
Washington.
the 8th.
Number 30, Coda Glover.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Guerra. And this tie
Leading
ball
off for the
game is a
Brewers,
battle of the
the
bullpens
pitcher,
now. And
number
I'm sure
41,
you're enjoying that, Dan.
Junior
Bullpens are such a
Guerra.
big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and bounced toward Murphy at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the
center
final
fielder,
numbers
number
for the
6,
Washington starter.
Lorenzo
He really delivered a
King.
fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo King. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It
Now
looks like to
batting,
me that
the
the
left
moment
fielder,
isn't too big for him.
Christian
He's slowing the game down. He looks
Yelich.
terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In is Christian Yelich. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier.
Out.
Relay to Zimmerman to double play to end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in, Adam Eaton, who could really
Leading
use a
off
knock
for
here,
the
0
Nationals,
for 3 in the game so
The
far.
center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Aye.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here comes the 0-1.
Zero.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Shaw might try to make a play on it. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A couple of pretty good performances turning in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there, as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon, previously against Junior Guerra. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Not a lot
second
of
baseman.
offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Into the wind, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Collins
your
will be on the
attention
mound
please.
to start the 9th inning,
Now
and his
pitching
job will
for
be keeping the
Washington,
ball game tied until
number
the bottom
55,
half.
Tim Collins.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll
Leading
start
off for the
things out
Brewers,
here in a tie
the
ball
first
game.
baseman, Ryan Braun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now.
The right fielder,
That's
number
an
7,
impressive homer.
Eric
Into the box now,
Thames.
Eric Thames.
Nope.
As the first pitch
That's
to him
inside.
runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a bit of a high
he's
throw
out.
that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
now
out.
batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now batting, Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Your attention, please.
Enters the game with one
Now
gone in the
pitching
top
for
of inning
Washington.
number 9.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky. Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's
Ball,
a
that's in.
fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the
The
strikeout
batter,
there.
number 3,
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage
shortstop,
of getting ahead in the count. You
Orlando
can really force hitters
Garcia.
to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a
1-0.
look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-0 pitch. And that
2
one
balls,
misses
no
badly.
strike.
It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Shot to third. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Milwaukee leads it 4-2. Brian Dozier will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing at a bat, and this was the swing right here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your
Josh
attention,
Hader
please.
comes on looking for a
Now
save here
pitching
in the
for
bottom of the
Milwaukee,
9th inning.
number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Well above the letters.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter. So he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
batting,
Ryan
right
Zimmerman
fielder.
goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. In now, Mark Trumbo. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Braun takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Milwaukee have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Junior Guerra pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.